Don't blink, hit your blink. Welcome to the show. Today, hope you guys are having a wonderful day on this 30th November. I know. I said there was not going to be others nature corn. It is cold as fuck. You see that we had our first snow, but if you look here, there's no snow, so we're still good. Now, next week possibly I'm gonna change work, or choose. I have to give my 2 weeks for work, which is nuts. This is why I kind of like doing this video without posting them. Right now, kind of amazing, but I film every day. No matter what, I film every day. If I don't film a video, I'll film 5. If I don't film 10 videos, I'll film 1. Right? Holy fuck! I should have worn some gloves. Because and when I film every single day, then something happened where you basically know day by day. So for example, I'm gonna say something on one day, I say, oh, tomorrow there it is. But if you were looking only at the GoPro, if you were looking only at this for information or this as a video, it kind of feels weird because last time we did was in 1 week, and really speaking, a lot of changed things. Okay, a lot of changed things. Okay, cool. A lot of things changed in the last week. So this guy's supposed to pass, but he didn't pass. I think he wanted to let me pass, but he didn't have to, which is very kind. I'm gonna give him a shout out. Shout out to Bell representative number, I don't know, but shout out to you, my dude. So that's this video, which again, yeah, it's fucking cool outside. Ooh, blah. At least this is warm. I feel like yeah, it's weird because if you saw this video, you kind of been like, yo, Ink, the last time you talked about this job, you really liked it. And to be honest, I really did like it, you know? And I feel like I'm being ungrateful for that because a lot of people aren't able to find a job, right? And to be honest, it's a good job, but they were always shipping me. Yeah, this is too cold. I'm gonna have to go back. I was gonna go, but I'm gonna have to go back. This is way too cold. My hands are the problem. My hands are freezing. And if my hands are freezing, this is not good. Holy shit, is it cold? It is cold as a mop. Oof. Yeah, we've been out for 2 minutes and my hands are already frozen. Maybe I'm a wussy, but I don't think so. Maybe. So what happened was they would give me 20 hours, right? But they also the management or the lack of management. So for example, yesterday, not even, well, was it yesterday or Thursday? I don't remember. Not even that long ago. They left me alone in the store, right? Which at 31 years old, I should be able to do it. However, they left me alone for like an hour and a half. And inside of the hour and a half, of course, it happened as fate, right? What happened was somebody came in for a refund, and to get a refund, you have to enter a special code. Otherwise, what you're gonna do is you're gonna ask another customer to pay something. That way, by paying something, you're able to open up the cash, right? And by opening up the cash, then you're able, right, to offer a refund. However, most people nowadays will pay with credit card or Apple Pay or shit like that, right? You won't pay with normal cash, and because they won't pay with normal cash, then in a position of, okay, well, I don't have the code to get in the cash register. I can't give you cash. Nobody is buying something to give you cash, and I promise you a refund, but I don't have a way to give you a refund. Now, ultimately speaking, I could have given money from my pocket, but guess what? I only had my credit card, or my debit card, sorry. So alone, and kind of felt bad. And then I told the boss, said, listen, you have to tell me that next time I have to be more ready before you leave me. And he said, listen, like, so there's 2 bosses, right? And I think I told you guys about this. One of the bosses is actually super nice, super nice. He's understanding. Oh, he's super nice. He's understanding. He's a bit more even. The other one is like an asshole. The other one, I don't think he's boss, but he acts like boss, and because he acts like a boss, then he's an asshole more than a boss, which is not normal. People prefer the normal boss. So this guy says, do you know how many of our employees are able to handle the store alone? And I told him, I'm not saying I'm not able to, right? I shouldn't have to after what? After a month? Less than a month. And I'm not complaining about the fact that I was left alone. I'm complaining about the fact that you didn't train me to. It's like I don't know. Not have to be too extreme, but it's like, okay, let's take a garage person, and they don't know how everything. They don't know how to change the oil. Then the customer comes and they say, can you change my oil? And the dude's like, I don't know how. Then your whole business looks like, it's not about me, right? And because your own business look bad, then there's less customer. Now, I don't care about the money. I need money to survive, but I'm not after money. I'm not after a big pay. I'm not after a fucking promotion and shit like that. As long as I can survive, we're good. I don't care, right? If I had kids, it would be a different story. But right now, single, I'm ready to mingle, a piece of car, and nothing is screaming, yo, you need to pay me, no debt, no nothing, no bills, no outstanding bills. I'm up to date with everything. Now, these roads, country roads, are probably much better, but it's flashing. Don't you know? Hey, don't you know? Don't you know? Yeah, we're gonna stay in because it's freaking cold. I can be up all night, but I'm paralyzed when my future comes alive. I'm not after cash, but I'm in a position where I'm working 20 hours a week. Now, I'm working at minimum salary, right? So let's see this minimum salary, which is 15, 17, 70, 75, without taxes, right? Let's do times 20, right? If you're good at math, you know it's about 300. If you're good at math, you know it's about 1,200 per month, right? Now, I want you guys to take out 35% to 40% of taxes per month, right? So your 1,200 becomes 800, right? Now, I want you guys to take away $620 for the rent, right? Because that's my rent. I want you guys to take away $80 for the phone. I want you guys to take away $50 for the Wi-Fi, right? And I don't know if you're good at math, but tell me how much is left. Well, if you're pretty good, if you're kind of good at math, you know it is. Drumroll, please. It is $25, right? Now, $25, right, is giving me an extreme budget of, drumroll, please, $8 a day. You're right. Now, $1 a day, I don't think it's enough to buy anything. And I didn't even eat, so I have to eat every single day for $1, right? Now, ultimately speaking, I can do ramen, cheap packs of ramen for $1. I'm gonna be hungry, but I'm gonna lose some weight. I could do, what I could do actually is like a whole chicken, but a whole chicken is like $7. It will last me for 4 meals or 2 days, right? Which is not that bad, but not that great. So I'm kind of fucked with food. Now, thankfully, I have food at home. I had food for months and months and months in preparation of, like, okay, well, you don't know when you're going to be working, this is on special, buy the food. Oh, look at this, gorgeous. It's a bit rough. Now, what I can rely on for food is tips, right? Now, even if I make, I don't know, $12 in tips per day, even if I make $12, which is not that much when you think about it. It's $3 per hour in tips, an hour and 60 minutes. If you serve, most people will leave a tip, right? That's pretty much it. So even if I make $12, that is $12 that's not taxable. It isn't, you cannot put tax on it. That's $12 directly in my pockets. No tax, nothing on it. Now, the problem with that, almost fell. What a psychopath. What a douchebag. What a douchebag. I possibly know him. Why did he honk? It was green for me. It was green for me. What are you honking for, bruh? So, it's not taxable. So this, for example, if I did $12 a day, I could be like, okay, well, I'm working 20 days. No, I'm working, 20 days a week, a month, right? If I make, let's say $10 for those days, I have $200 cash, right? No bills. Now, with $200, right, that $1 budget, right, becomes like $1.50. So it's a bit better. It is a bit better. How do I do that math? It's super easy. What you do is you do 20, right, times, right, 1.5, which equals 30. Now, in a month, you have 30 days, right? That's pretty much it. So we're gonna be looking for a new job. We're gonna have to go back to the Bedards, to the temp agency. And the temp agency, they're gonna find me some work that is, it's more so about, how can I say that? It's more so about like labor work, which is cool. I like labor work, but I'm trying to get away from labor work for multiple reasons. Once again, I told you guys about the the job be more automatic. So a lot more of a robotic workforce, a lot more of an AI workforce, a lot more of a that's pretty much it, right? And then you have the age. So the age, right? So this is a trick, okay? So in most jobs, this is an official way of the world. So what you're gonna do when you're a young guy is you're gonna work really hard when you're construction, right? That way they'll keep you. You'll have the onion and shit like that. With the union, you're gonna be safe, right? And when you're older, you're still getting the job, but you gotta do less work because you cannot physically work, right? So what you do is the old guys are gonna do the most job we're gonna let the new guys do the most job, and those new guys are gonna become older. Now, I'm still young enough to do that, right? I'm still young enough to do that, but if I was to do that, then I would do like, let's say 10 years. I'm thinking I'm gonna be 40. So already your body is failing, already. Your body is failing. Now, another 15 years, right? I don't know, I don't think, if I was 20, right? I could have been at 30, I could have slowed down, right? And then at 30 when you slow down, well, it's a bit better. But anyway, I don't want to complain. I can do it, right? If it's for temporary. It's for longer term. What I know is I'm gonna try to find a lot. I'm gonna really try to find a job for the winter, right? Then the summer's gonna be easier. The next winter they're gonna be employing me, so I'll go with a job that luckily will employ me during the winter. So yeah, so the content creation is still plan A. It's going well. It's going really well. I'm at there was a bunch of new guys, a bunch of you that are completely new. There's growth in every single channel. There's a bit of a lower, it's a bit of like not necessarily a max exodus, but there's a little bit of an exodus on the TikTok channel. But then I was looking at the follower list and to check out why I think a lot of followers that I had, the accounts are banned, right? I don't know if that's the reason, but hey. So sorry, this is not necessarily a long nature record, right? But it's actually a pretty good day on this 30th of November. And the fact that we can still go out on the 30th of November is absolute bangers, absolutely phenomenal. On that note, that I love you, that you matter. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Peace. My mom came today and she went to see her grandma. My grandma, her mom, she's in the cemetery. So she went to see her. It's sad because she was a good person. I never met her. But, she died a year before I was born. Yeah, my mom's a good person. She came today to see me, give me some CV, give me more food than I needed. But hey, that's my mom, right? Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.